Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is my first official YouTube channel, and video. I have been on other channels before, like Sick Kids channel, as well as Make-A-Wish, and I'm on the Honda YouTube channel as well. Those are all charities that I have spoken for and shared my story for. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what this channel is going to be. So I was born with an omphalocele, which is when your organs grow on the outside of your body. Due to that, I developed intestinal failure, which is basically when your stomach is paralyzed or failing. I developed gastroparesis, which is when basically your stomach is paralyzed and doesn't really move properly, as a normal person should. I have chronic pain, as well as pseudo-bowel obstruction syndrome. Pseudo-bowel obstruction syndrome basically means your stomach and your bowels think they're an obstruction, but aren't, which can kind of be dangerous at points and makes my life kind of up and down. Like, we never really know what's going to happen due to all of my illnesses. Now, chronic pain is my worst problem, so I will be talking a lot about that on my channel. But I will be talking about all of them, as they are stuff that affects my life constantly. So most of my life I was homeschooled, and as I went on in my elementary school, I was always enrolled in a school, but could never really make it there due to my illness. Up until grade 11, which was last year, I went to school basically half days not even every day. I had many absences due to my many doctor's appointments, and as well as my pain and me being sick constantly. So I went off to this boarding school called the Boundless School. They're amazing, and because of the Boundless School, I was able to graduate 6 months earlier than my class. And my other school told me that I wouldn't be able to graduate at least 2 years after my peers. So, next year I will be attending college or university. I'm not sure which one yet, but I have been accepted, so that's super exciting. And I also want to talk about my dog Flair. She's a service dog, and she helps me out so much. I will be talking about my philanthropy work on here. I own my own charity with my sisters. It's called Three Cute Girls. We make jewelry and sell it, and all the proceeds go back to places that have helped me. I will talk more about that because it's really fun and I really enjoy that work. I also have spoken for Make-A-Wish, Starlight, Hope Air, as well as Sick Kids. I've been in commercials for them. I've spoken at fundraisers and galas, and I will talk about some of that as well. I also want to do some interviews with people who are close to me, and get their perspective of what it's like living with a friend or a sister or a parent who is living with someone with a serious illness such as me. I also want to interview some of my friends who are also sick and can relate to me, as well as many people throughout the world. And I want this to be a safe space for people to ask me questions and not be afraid to ask those hard questions that they don't want to ask someone who they may be close to who has an illness. I also have a G-tube and a J-tube, which basically the G-tube connects to my stomach so I can vent my stomach as well as feed myself when my stomach is acting up, and hydrate myself because I have a really hard time keeping hydrated. My J-tube is for emptying my stomach and bowels, so that if I'm in trouble and or I'm getting sick and I need to vent them, so that it gives us a little bit more time, if that makes any sense. I'm not sure if it does, but we will talk more about that in a future video. I can make a whole video about all of these things because my life is kind of crazy. I also will be talking about something my doctor has talked to me about before, is peaks and valleys. Peaks and valleys basically means that sometimes I'm at a peak and I'm doing really good, and then I kind of hit a valley and it's hard to get through, and I am having trouble. So I'll talk about that a lot, and I'll try and make some vlogs or videos when I am doing really well, and then also when I'm not doing well, so that you can kind of see the good and the bad and the ugly of my illness. Or as my mom likes to say, my beast. Yeah, I think that's it for now. I just wanted to hop on here and talk about what my channel is going to be about before I post some random video. So thank you all for watching. Don't be afraid to ask questions in the comment section. I will answer them, as long as they are respectful, as well as leave me questions because I want to make a Q&A. And comment below what videos you want to see from me, what kind of things you want to see, and I will try my best to make those videos. Thank you all for whoever's watching. It really means a lot to me. I really hope that this can help some people. Alright,